Let's talk about a word that intimidates many: futures. For a lot of people, just hearing the term futures trading brings to mind fast-paced trading floors, complicated jargon, and a sense that it's a world reserved for financial experts. But the truth is, the world of futures is opening up, and it's not as mysterious as it might seem at first glance. You might picture Wall Street pros in suits, but today, futures trading is becoming accessible to everyone. Thanks to technology, anyone with an internet connection and a willingness to learn can start exploring these markets from the comfort of their own home. With the right tools and a bit of dedication, you can begin to understand how these markets work. It's not about having a finance degree, it's about being curious, asking questions, and taking the time to learn. But let's be clear, this isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. Futures trading is serious business, and it demands respect for your hard-earned money. Every decision you make should be thoughtful and informed, because the stakes are real. The first step is to demystify what futures actually are. At its core, futures trading is about making educated predictions on the future price of things like oil, gold, or even entire stock indexes. It's a way to participate in the markets by anticipating where prices might go next. The key to success is information. Never invest blindly. Take the time to read, research, and understand the factors that move the markets. The more you know, the better your decisions will be. Today, we'll explore a tool that can help simplify this process: the Futures Technical Summary on Investing.com. This resource is designed to make complex market data more approachable, even for beginners. It takes a mountain of data and distills it into a simple signal: buy, sell, or neutral. This makes it easier to get a quick sense of market trends without getting lost in the details. Think of this tool as a starting point for your own research. It empowers you to make smarter, more confident decisions. But it's not a substitute for your own understanding. Forget the myth that futures are too complex or out of reach. With the right approach, anyone can learn the basics and start building their knowledge step by step. In this series, we'll break down how these tools work and show you how to use them to build your market knowledge. We'll walk through real examples and practical tips to help you get started. Remember, knowledge is power, especially when it comes to your money. The more you learn, the more control you have over your financial future. Don't just follow a computer's suggestion. Take the time to understand why it's making that call. Ask questions, dig deeper, and always be curious. This journey is about becoming a confident, informed participant in your financial life. It's about taking control and making choices that align with your goals. So, are you ready to take your first step into the world of futures trading? Let's get started together. Let's get practical. What is a future? You might have heard the term tossed around on financial news or seen it on your trading app, but what does it really mean? And why should you care? Futures are more than just a buzzword. They're a powerful tool that shapes the way markets work and can impact your financial life, even if you never trade them directly. At its core, a future is a contract, an agreement between two parties to buy or sell something, like oil, corn, or even stock indexes, at a set price on a specific date in the future. It's a way to lock in prices and manage risk, and it's been around for centuries, helping businesses plan ahead. For example, imagine a farmer worried about falling corn prices. By selling a futures contract, they guarantee a price for their crop months before harvest. On the other side, a cereal company can buy that contract to lock in their costs, ensuring they won't be hit by sudden price spikes. Both sides get certainty in an uncertain world. But here's the twist. Most futures contracts today aren't settled with actual delivery. Instead, traders buy and sell these contracts to speculate on price movements, aiming to profit from changes in value rather than taking possession of the goods. Let's say you believe gold prices will rise. You can buy a gold futures contract, and if the price goes up, you can sell the contract for a profit. No need to ever see a gold bar in person. This opens up opportunities for investors of all sizes to participate in markets that were once reserved for big players. Futures markets are vital to the financial system. They operate nearly 24 hours a day, 5 days a week, reflecting the pulse of the global economy in real time. Investors, companies, and governments all watch these markets to gauge economic health and sentiment. When major news breaks, like a geopolitical event or a surprise economic report, futures prices often react instantly, sometimes hours before the stock market even opens. This makes them a leading indicator of what's coming next. Even if you never place a futures trade, Understanding how these contracts work gives you a window into the strategies of big investors and institutions. It helps you see what's driving market moves and where the smart money is positioning itself. Futures connect you to the global economy, letting you track everything from oil prices to international stock indexes. They offer clues about where markets might be headed and what risks or opportunities are on the horizon. They're a key indicator of sentiment and a fundamental part of being a savvy investor. By watching futures, you can anticipate market trends and make more informed decisions, whether you're investing for retirement or just curious about the world of finance. If the pros are watching futures, you should be too. It's one of the best ways to stay ahead of the curve and understand the forces shaping the financial world. Learning about futures is a step toward being a financial grown-up, someone who's informed, prepared, and ready to navigate the markets with confidence. Now, how do you analyze futures without a finance degree? For many, the world of futures trading can seem overwhelming, filled with complex charts, endless data, and technical jargon. But what if you could cut through all that noise and get straight to the point? Enter the Futures Technical Summary tool on Investing.com, your personal market analyst, designed to make futures trading accessible to everyone, whether you're a beginner or a seasoned trader. This tool takes mountains of technical data and distills it into a simple, actionable signal. Strong buy, neutral sell, or strong sell. No more second-guessing what the numbers mean. The tool displays these signals across multiple time frames, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, hourly, and daily, so you can tailor your analysis to your trading style and time horizon. This matters because short-term and long-term traders need different strategies. Day traders might focus on the 5-minute or 15-minute signals, while swing traders and investors pay more attention to the daily or hourly trends. A strong buy on a daily chart is more meaningful than on a 5-minute chart, since it reflects a broader, more sustained trend rather than a quick market blip. The tool analyzes two main data groups, moving averages and technical indicators. Moving averages help you spot the overall direction, while technical indicators reveal momentum and potential reversals. It gives separate buy-sell ratings for each, then combines them for an overall summary, so you can see both the big picture and the details at a glance. This transparency lets you dig deeper, see if both components agree or if there's a split. If the moving averages say buy but the indicators say sell, you know to be cautious. It's a fast, clear scanner to spot momentum and potential opportunities, helping you quickly filter through dozens of futures contracts to find the ones worth your attention. Use it as a starting point, not your only source. Combine its insights with your own research, news, and risk management for smarter trading decisions. In today's noisy markets, it helps you focus on what matters, giving you clarity, confidence, and a real edge in your futures trading journey. Let's break down moving averages, the first pillar of the summary tool. A moving average is simply the average price over a set period, constantly updating as new data comes in. This smooths out price swings and reveals the underlying trend. The tool uses both simple and exponential moving averages, short and long term, to gauge if prices are above, bullish, or below, bearish, these averages. It synthesizes all this into a single rating for the moving averages column. Think of it as your assistant, constantly checking if the market is showing strength or weakness. It's a powerful, straightforward way to spot trends. The second pillar is technical indicators, which measure momentum and trend strength. The tool tracks popular indicators like RSI, shows if something's overbought or oversold, and MACD, spots changes in momentum. For example, a high RSI might signal a sell, a low RSI a buy. MACD crossovers indicate shifts in trend direction. The tool combines signals from several indicators, RSI, MACD, Stochastic oscillator, and more. It tallies up buy and sell signals to generate a single rating for technical indicators. This gives you a quick, comprehensive read on market momentum. 8. Let's see the tool in action as of September 1st, 2025. S&P 500 futures neutral on short-term charts, buy on hourly, strong buy on daily. Short-term indecision, long-term strength. KC 40 futures, France. Strong sell across all time frames, clear unified downtrend. Dollar index, futures, strong sell everywhere, broad dollar weakness. US 10-year T-note futures, neutral short-term, sell hourly, strong buy daily. Mixed signals, market uncertainty. Nikkei 225 futures, Japan. Strong buy short-term, flips to sell on daily. short-term rally in a longer downtrend. These examples show how the tool quickly reveals each market's unique trend and sentiment. It's a fast way to diagnose what's happening so you can focus your research. A great tool adapts to you. The Futures Technical Summary lets you customize your dashboard. Choose which assets and timeframes matter to you. Want to track gold, oil, or currencies instead of stock indexes? Just a few clicks. You can display up to 18 assets at once for a personalized market snapshot. Adjust the timeframes to match your trading style. Ignore what's irrelevant. This customization builds discipline and keeps you focused on your plan. Every morning, your custom view gives you a consistent, instant read on your chosen markets. It's more than convenience. It's the foundation of a smart trading routine. 10. This tool isn't just for futures. It covers stocks, forex, ETFs, bonds, and even crypto. You get the same simple buy/sell/neutral summary for every asset class. Want a quick technical read on Apple, Bitcoin, or a treasury bond? It's all there. Build a unified dashboard for your whole portfolio. See how different markets behave together. The consistent methodology makes it easy to compare across assets. It's a versatile resource for the modern investor. 8. Now, let's get real. This tool is not a crystal ball. Trading, especially futures, is risky. You can lose more than you invest. Never trade with money you can't afford to lose. Rent, groceries, or your child's education are off limits. The tool is a guide, not gospel. Signals are based on past price action, not guarantees. Markets can change in an instant. News can make any signal obsolete. A strong buy is not a command. It's a prompt to do more research. Always check the news, charts, and understand the reasons behind the signals. Relying solely on automated summaries is gambling, not investing. You are the CEO of your finances. Take that seriously. Use this tool to learn, analyze, and understand the markets. Before risking real money, consider consulting a certified financial advisor. Be smart, be patient, and protect your financial security. That's your most important asset. Guard it well.